punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. You moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
All of my words for sure. I got nothing.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Niner defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Second and 11. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And they look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself, and he will slide to a hold at the end of that one. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Seattle.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
7 Pirates, let's go now.
Back to throw here. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Touchdown, 49ers. Jordan Watkins with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Seattle ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he stopped immediately there. Here is 3rd and 5.
19 tight.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, ready?
At the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, stay home.
Stay home. To the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Shadow on the most high.
Had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly.
He was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the length of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something to emphasize each and every week, and they carried it out.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Big facts.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
No,
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Shoot the top just to see how long they drop.
6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
And what a call, because they ran a triple out route.
Okay.
Bearing depths. And then they let an inside receiver try and sneak free and run deeper downfield, and he does. And the defense
Hey, it's how you start, it's how you finish. Like 9-5, we stand on business.
That's to the right side.
Why do you gotta jump though? Catch it and run, bro.
It's second and goal.
I mean, what's the business?
when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play.
What's the business?
You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
That was a good play.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense,
Ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
Don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Able to slither by. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old,
Don't
this is the
sleep
NFL.
on me.
Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Whoa.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Purdy. They're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Niners had 8 and 6 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Purdy. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And the 49er.
Purdy off the play fake. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Break out the cells.
Purdy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A nice little juke.
Run, bro. Why do we got a hot? You always do that. Just run. Run through him. I'm bringing it across him up like a tree.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are once again back in front. Aubrey goes to the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason.
Oh, my gosh. What a spin.
His calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Well, they're changing this at the line. He's going to loft one deep inside here. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And
league leader.
The are going to take over at their own 28-yard
See, it is.
line.
'Cause I was lost until you found me. Now I know you're all around me.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Ooh, good catch, boy.
Right side of it's complete to Watkins. First down there on a pickup of 25. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving.
You know what?
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Better go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
Ooh.
And the Seahawk
Oh, the
defense
ball.
gets to him and they bring him down. They push him back 8 yards and time on 2nd down. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy looking to throw. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. This is caught. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 1-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh, gosh darn it. Read the piece.
Continues. Here's another interception. reception.
Twice on the goal.
And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Good thing we got Nicholas Cross.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy.
Oh my gosh. 3 picks on the goal line.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
It should be 35-10. 35-3.
To go in the first half.
Because we got a pick 6.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking now, and that's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and the advance it downfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
But so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check smash, check smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Warrior 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. For the left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Good way.
A gain of 19 yards.
Back to throw again. Oh, that is incomplete. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked out by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Yahweh. Yahweh.
Final play of the half. Purdy going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Sucking on picks, bro.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
My king, Yahweh, Yahweh.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else.
2nd and 9 now. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy from the gun. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
At the 30-yard line.
19-18.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nick Bosa in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good level of steam going.
And he'll be be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. He'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game. Hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
Hello.
In today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for the...
Oh, what a snag!
Jordan Watkins with his 13th
Rookie of the year.
And 2nd of the game. And the 49ers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to triculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, good block.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
One back in the backfield.
Good tackle.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, a second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running
thinking
game.
you got it down.
And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Looking to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5. Here's Purdy.
God, dang it. Keep doing that. 4 picks, bro. Wow. Please.
Until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Myers' kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown!
What's up, Billy?
With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
The score, Niners 31, Seahawks 20.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Let's see a rainbow.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
They'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, Bert, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Open man is Partner, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
18, 5.
Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Some time here for the onside kick, and then the 2-minute warning. And the 49er hands team does its job. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Hey.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
No.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Hey, come on. Go. Go.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Purdy going to give it to Garendo. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So he's in for his third score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get three, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
So after the touchdown,
Okay,
now to kick this one
okay.
away.
It's okay.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's first and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to work his way to the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Left sideline, it's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Set.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition working the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.